They're not politicians,
Have
right?
you, forgive me for cutting you off, bro. Have you had the chance to watch him much in summer league?
Well, yeah, a little bit.
What have you like made of his struggles so far in summer league?
I think summer league is where you work all that out. I think that's where you kind of get the feel for how faster the pros is, and so I think it's like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Bronny is never. We ain't never looked at Bronny and said that that's a generational talent. You know what I'm saying? He's really good at the X's and O's. You know what I'm saying? His IQ is there. It's just, it's a different game. We're on a different level. And those, just like Caitlin Clark, just like Angel Reese, I feel like Angel Reese to a sense, they're gonna show you what this game is about. Yeah, that was cute. Everything that you did before you became a part of this organization. But now this is where the big dogs play, right? And everybody else is trying to show that they are better than you, bro. So it is what it is. But I feel like under the tutelage of his own brother, I mean, on Lord, his own brother, his own father, I don't see how I just don't see how he doesn't succeed. Even if it's gonna be a role player, even if it's him being a role player, I don't see how he succeeds. And I know it kind of cheapens the story that LeBron's son is not gonna be as great as LeBron, but again, I don't care. I don't care, man. My man is already making history by
It's
being able
big.
to
It's
play with his son.
yeah, man. I think people should just, as much as you want to, like Bronny James to be as great as his dad, you have to keep things in his proper perspective. He's a second round pick, regardless if he's a 55th pick or 37th pick. He's a second round draft pick, and when you have a second round draft pick, you if you let's put it in context like this, right? If you are a Lakers fan, which you are, but not I'm not speaking to you, just Laker fans in general. First question is, how you Laker fans, do y'all expect to come into this season competing for a championship? 90% of Laker fans will say, yes, we expect to win the championship. If that's the case, realistically, what championship contending team do you know comes into the season trying to compete for a championship, expecting to have some groundbreaking impact from a second round draft pick? And so it's just like, when you put it into that context, it's just like
Well,
you could try to berate Bronny, troll him, again, say he don't belong because he's struggling and he's shooting bad and he ain't caught a rhythm and like all these things. But the fact of the matter is, most second round draft picks, and I get it. I get the proper context is this isn't your average second round draft pick when technically it is when you look at his numbers, but every second round draft pick ain't LeBron James's son. So I understand that context out there for those who, feel some type of way about it. But it's just like, bro, like Bronny James, he unfortunately for those who want to troll, he truly, truly has no pressure to perform. Now, we on the outside could look and critique his game behind closed doors and be like, I see this, I see that. Like when I watch him play, yes, he's struggling, but I don't feel like he's comfortable on the court, so to speak. Like some may write it off as like, he's playing the game the right way. He's not forcing. Somebody asked him a question. I think it's like NBA Rapid Fire on their social media. It was like, hey, Bronny, would you rather have the game winning shot or the game winning block? Bronny said he'd rather have the game winning block. To me, that told me all I needed to know about him, just in terms of
oh
just
yeah,
like, yo, like he just wants to hoop and like be able to affect, like he's not sold on feeling like I have to make my value or my
he
impact
don't
on
need the
being able to,
limelight.
you know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't come across as like he's gonna hang his hat as a basketball player on to being able to score the basketball. Right. And
Right.
that's what we like. That's what the casual fan wants to see. Not everybody can appreciate and respect the intricacies of a full complete basketball player who could do a little bit of everything. Or even if you can't do a little bit of everything, they can appreciate a player who could do one thing great. So JJ Redick been a new head coach. He talked about, the Lakers having a developmental program and Bronny being like the centerpiece of that developmental program. May spend a little time in the G League. May see him here and there doing blowouts throughout the regular season. But like Bronny is not going to have no impact on the Lakers this upcoming season, none whatsoever. Me personally, if I could be in the building, like I hope we get to see. I would like for Bronny's first basket to be off an assist from LeBron in the crypto arena. To me, like I feel like that would be a perfect season. Like Bronny gets his first bucket assisted by his dad. We've lived to see like this happen and it may not happen ever again. You know what I'm saying? So so yeah, man. I think Bronny, I don't know if he'll ever in terms of like this up and coming season, because I think Summer League about to wrap up shortly. Like I said, he doesn't look completely settled in and comfortable yet. Like just from eye test when I'm out there watching him play. One and two, I don't know what that I don't know what moment will occur for him to be able to like finally like calm and settle in and be like, all right, I'm here. I ain't worried about the outside noise. Like I'm here in the league. Like let me like now get in my rhythm, catch a rhythm, and get in my groove of like doing something I've always been trying to do or I have done. And so I don't know how long it'll be before he catches that moment to be able to get into like a settled in groove of being able to play in the NBA. So yeah.
I think his
Um,
daddy gonna be there as long as he need him to before he don't need him. Within 3 years, no more than 3 years to me.
I mean, yeah, that's a question too, man. How long is LeBron gonna last? Does LeBron stick around to, help Bronny to a certain degree? But I mean, we could argue too that like maybe that's what it is. Like maybe like that attention from like
That's what it is.
LeBron is like he don't need like maybe he does better, which sounds crazy. He does better on another team without his dad. But understanding the circumstances, the heart condition, you coming from a different school, you coming from school, didn't play that much. Again, the heart condition. This is a weak draft class, so you take your chance to leave now as opposed to staying in college. You've been developing under your dad all this time. Like this is the perfect situation for Bronny. Like I can't think or create another better situation for Bronny, considering right now he's looked at to be undersized, and you hoping he pans out as a 3 and D type of guy. Um, I know Bryce. Somebody asked Bryce was like, "Oh, you think your dad gonna like stick around for you?" And Bryce was like, "No, like dude pushing 40, like he not even put like he almost dead. It's like my dad is not gonna be sticking around for me to like make it to the league."